Twitter removes its deadnaming policy. You know, the policy that states that you can't call ma'ams by their real names because you might, I don't know, get canceled.
Excuse me, it's ma'am. It is ma'am.
And speaking of trans, Nashville shooter, woman, mentally ill, shoots up the place, kills 6 people, then destroys memory hold.
Fuck.
Turns out that she had 19 journals on hand.
What?
And we can't see them.
I told you so. Just doesn't quite say it.
Why? Well, you know, because of things.
He ain't lying.
I'm Jazz Borgonzo, and this is what's next. Hey guys, Jazz Borgonzo, what's next? Your daily dose, facts, common sense, and salt. Hope you're doing good and well on this Wednesday. We got a twofer. Twitter removes its deadnaming policy. Wow. You know that wonderful policy that says, well, if I'm running around calling myself Jane, you really can't call me by my real name, Jack. Well, that has been dismissed. Now, you can run around and call Bruce Jenner Bruce all day long. You know, you can run around and call those of trans nature, transmental, by their real names, and Twitter says, no problem. Then we have, speaking of trans, the Nashville shooter. Remember her? You know, the wonderful woman, Audrey Hale, you know, who was very confused and thought she was a dude, who went to a Christian school and shot up the place, killed 6 people, including 3 children. And then the story got memory hold, you know, like the Vegas shooter. Well, it turns out that she had 19 journals on hand, and yet we still haven't seen them. Why? You know, because there may be things that would look bad regarding the trans people, you know, because of misgendering and what have you. Here we go. This comes out of the post-millennial. Twitter removes policy for forbidding deadnaming of trans people. Deadnaming is a term used by the alphabet community for use of a person given name after they have begun identifying their another gender under a new name, usually of the opposite biological gender. Twitter removed this policy against targeting misgendering or deadnaming of transgender individuals. Deadnaming is a term used, of course, as I just read. Twitter designated using a person's given name after transitioning, as well as intentionally using the wrong gender for someone, as a form of harassment in 2018. Oh, the pearl clutching. On Monday, Twitter announced that it would only put warning labels on tweets that are deemed, quote, potentially in violation of its rules against hateful conduct. In its policy update, the social media platform deleted the line against deadnaming in its ruling. Previously, tweets were deemed potentially in violation of the rules were removed. Yes, they were automatically removed, not giving a finger wagging to. Sarah K. Ellis, president and CEO of GLAAD, you know, the Alphabet Corporation. It is a corporation. It says nonprofit, but it's a business. Stop it. Claim in a statement, quote, Twitter's decision to covertly roll back its longtime policies, the latest example of just how unsafe the company is for users and advertisers alike. The decision to roll back alphabet safety pulls Twitter even more out of step with TikTok, Pinterest, and Meta, which all maintain similar policies to protect their transgender users at a time when anti-transgender rhetoric online is leading to real-world discrimination and violence. Yes, words are violent. Jack Posobiec. Police on Monday afternoon said that the shooter was transgender man. Officials had initially misidentified the gender of the shooter. That was USA Today at the time of the Nashville shooter, and we'll get to that in just a bit. Following the shooter in the Christian Covenant School in Nashville being revealed that having identified as trans, many on the left, including outlets such as USA Today, criticized those in the media who didn't name the shooter who killed 6 people, including 3 of them children. We go from that, to this. We go from that to this. Breitbart. Authorities say Nashville shooter left suicide note, 19 journals, and other documentation, all kept from the public. Why? The 28-year-old transgender attacker, not really, a woman who shot and killed 6 people in Nashville Christian School on March 27th, left behind a suicide note, 19 journals, and other items, all of which have been kept from the public. Breitbart News reported that the transgender shooter, woman, Audrey Hale, carried legally purchased firearms into the school, where she walked into the halls with a pistol caliber carbine looking for victims. She was shot and killed on the second floor by Metro Nashville police. Great job by them. The attacker left behind cell phone, laptops, as well as suicide note, 3 folders, and 19 journals. Wow, she was busy. NBC noted, but none of the writings have been released to the public to see. The potential release of the journals has become a point of friction in the case, while local investigators are continuing to analyze the writings and assistance from the FBI Behavioral Analysis Unit in Quantico, Virginia. Some in the community said that the writings must be made public without delay to help people understand the carnage and Hale's state of mind. Well, we kind of all know Hale's state of mind, mental. To date, federal law enforcement claims that no clear motive have emerged behind the transgender attack on the Christian school. Lies. Author and pundit Byron York weighed in on the situation, tweeting, instead of hinting that the motive remains unclear, why don't police just release the evidence? First, regarding Twitter and dropping its deadnaming policy, you really think a lot of people gave a damn? Like myself. I was doing it. I called Bruce Jenner, you know. I called Bradley Manning, you know. Happened to turn into a man while in prison, you know, was going to serve in Leavenworth for 30 years for basically, exposing national secrets. And Obama gave him a break and said, because now you're a woman, you're free to go. And others. But it's official. You can call the trans by their real names, but you will be given a stern finger wagging to and potential warning. And then you have the Nashville shooter. All that information, laptops, cell phones, 19 journals, other documentation, suicide note. But yet, all kept from the public. Why? Why? Well, we pretty much know that she hated that school. We pretty much know that she was not a fan of Christianity. We pretty much know that she hated the place so much that she went there and shot up the place, including 3 children. Because she was confused, because she was mental, she had opportunities to reach out to people to help her and not affirm her. And that's the problem. That's the problem when it comes to those in the transgender community. Instead of being helped, they are being celebrated. They're being pom-pom. They're being, egged on and saying, hey, you're so good. Diversity, inclusion, so stunning, so brave, so mental. And sadly, this is what happened. And of course, we have seen an uptick of situations just like this regarding the quote-unquote trans community in threats, in violent actions, in postings. But those families in Nashville who are still suffering, who are still grieving, who are still mourning for their loved ones, who have yet to have the President of the United States or the Vice President come down and say, we're sorry. We're here for you if you need us. No. Just like in Ohio, which of course that story got buried as well. No one from officials has ever come down to them and say, hey, what can we do for you? Because it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't check the boxes. Bigots. Pathetic. And with that being said, I'm Jazz Berganzo. This is What's Next. I want to see more just like this. Please leave a comment below, like it, share it, subscribe to it, hit the notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. And we'll see you next time. Peace.